What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to our little corner of the internet. Today we're going to be watching a video titled My First Time Visiting America for the First Time. Not what I expected. I love watching these first time reactions, so without further ado, let's see what this video is about.
I'm really shocked because this is literally the biggest portion size I've ever seen in my life.
After experiencing the World Cup in Seattle, I decided to leave the city behind and head out into the countryside to see a different side of America, including the famous diner from the Twin Peaks movie.
This is so beautiful. This is such an interesting place.
Wow, look at that. That neighborhood is a dream.
This literally looks like straight out of some Hollywood movie.
Driving through small towns in Washington, I kept coming across places and moments that felt almost too American to be real.
I just found a rummage sale. It's right here in a church.
And along the way, I learned something very important about everyday American culture, the imperial system.
1 yard. That's very useful because I literally had no idea how much a yard is before I saw this stick here.
Luckily, after today, inches, feet and yards might finally stop confusing me. So join me.
I thought that a yard is like far away, like a yard, like a backyard type of far away.
On today's adventure through America's countryside.
It's incredibly pretty. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that.
I'm here in the beautiful countryside of Washington State. I'm in the town of North Bend. Have a look around. The weather isn't great particularly. It's raining a bit.
That is the perfect weather for me, girl. Take me there.
And the reason why I'm here is because there's a very famous diner here from the movie Twin Peaks, and I'm trying to find this diner and I hope we can get some food there. I really enjoy the scenery with all of these like big mountains around.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I bet they're probably really high. We just can't see it with like all the clouds. But I love this. Look how American this looks. This is such a cool town. I love it. Look at this. This is amazing. This is so pretty. So after we have some food at the diner, I'm gonna try to go into the nature and check it out because it looks so pretty. So that is it right over here. That's the diner. I have to admit that I haven't even watched the movie Twin Peaks, but I should definitely do this after visiting the diner. But I love how this looks like.
That looks so American. It looks so nice though. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this is not like some like attraction park where there's like this cute cafe. This is just, it's just there. It's just there. It's a normal cafe.
I feel like this looks like so vintage with like all these signs.
Vintage is the right word.
And this is just so typical American. So let's head over.
And look at the American flag in the back.
Over there and see if we can get a seat. So this thing here is really cool because this is where you can actually buy your newspapers. You put $1.25 in, so 5 quarter coins.
That's so cute.
And then you can get your newspaper down here. That's pretty cool. Like I've never seen something like this before. Let's see. Oh, I think here we can even get like some free newspapers.
That's crazy.
So that's pretty cool.
And do you guys still read newspapers? Is there anyone who still reads newspapers?
Then it was finally time to step inside one of the most famous diners in movie history.
I just got my omelet and I'm really shocked because this is literally the biggest portion size I've ever seen in my life. And I have no idea.
Oh my goodness, is that hash browns? Oh my god, that's gonna be so yummy. Why is there orange on top of it? And then some toasted bread. Yum.
Oh, I can eat all of that. Okay, so let's try this omelette. This is a very, very typical diner food here. And I tried Waffle House last time in Florida, which was really interesting. But now let's try a more authentic local diner. Cheers. I also got a whole mountain of American hash browns here.
That looks so good. So good. We do something similar in Finland that looks like that, like hash browns, but that it has like cream as well, and you put it in the oven. It's delicious.
Cheers.
And it usually has meat as well. Obviously mine wouldn't, but it usually has like what is it? I don't know the word in English. Like pig meat, I guess.
One thing I really, really appreciate is all the amount of like hot sauces you can get here in the States. I've never seen this kind of hot sauce, but it's so good and it goes so well with eggs. I wish we would import this kind of stuff to Europe. Most of the country's apples are actually grown here in Washington State. That's why I got myself some apple pie to try Washington's famous apple pie.
I'm not a big fan of like cakes and pies, but that looks damn delicious. Like I would devour that. That looks so good. I know I want to make apple pie at home one day. That would be fun.
This is also my first ever American apple pie. I never had this ever, so I'm very excited. Cheers. This is warm. It's like almost fresh out of the oven. This is like delicious. It's very, very creamy. It's very sweet, very creamy. It's completely different than any kind of apple pie that we have in Germany.
Yum.
But it is really, really good. So this was a really, really cool place. I really like this diner. And I really, really enjoy the interior because this does look like a diner that I know from the movies. You have like the black and white tiles, you have the booths, and you have the red chairs. And this is just so typical, like what I would imagine a diner to look like. So I'm really happy I found that. And they gave me a little Dum Dums lolly in root beer flavor. I never had a root beer, so let's try the root beer lolly. Here we go. Cheers. Oh wow, that is really sweet. That flavor literally has nothing to do with beer. I don't know why this is
root beer flavored lollipops. I don't know how I feel about that.
Called root beer.
But look at the backdrop on this video. That's incredible. It's so pretty. Like it's so pretty.
Yeah, it tastes like a very, very sweet candy flavor. I love the architecture here. Everyone has such pretty houses. And I feel like everyone has such big homes with like such nice gardens. And all of these like pine trees right in your backyard in front of this scenery. This is like...
That's a blessing to live there. That's so pretty. So pretty. I can't get over it.
So pretty. It is very interesting for me to be here because Washington State is only my second state I ever visited in the United States. The only other state I've ever visited is Florida, and this is like such a big contrast to Florida. But I love it. It's so pretty. And there's a church right over here. I think this is another interesting thing because the churches here look just so different than any churches I'm used to in Europe. And I love how they always have this little sign out front where you can see announcements and information about the next service. It's so interesting. It is incredibly idyllic, peaceful. I'm really enjoying it here.
As I drove further into the countryside, something on the side of the road suddenly caught my attention.
I was just driving along the highway in the car and look what I just saw at the side of the road. All of these deer down there. These are huge deer, and they're just there.
That's crazy. In Finland, we have a lot of deer, but it's very untypical to see them. Like you'll see maybe one. Usually, it's like even like kind of like a game that we do when we go to our summer cabin, like who can catch them or who can see them or how many we see. That's. Oh, I want to move there now.
They're just there. There's like no fence. These are wild deer, just like right here in front of this incredible scenery. This is like literally so cool. I have never seen anything like this.
Magical.
Like just so many wild deer and such huge deer. So many. This is amazing.
Oh man, that guy who's sitting there like eating lunch or something, looking at that is living a freaking movie.
I really can't believe that right now. And they're not even afraid of the people. Like, there's people right out here. Everyone's looking at the deer and they're just like chilling there. This is amazing. This is literally so beautiful. I did not expect to see this here, and I am very, very happy right now.
Oh. This reminds me of Andorra a little bit, like this little country I went to with my mom this year, where I was like thinking about maybe moving because it's kind of the same type, like mountains and like forests, but it's really pretty, and I don't know, I just love this. I just love this. I'd be so secluded there. That's like my only reason why. But I mean, I'm secluded here too, so would it really matter?
I'm here at my next stop in the middle of nature at the Snoqualmie Falls, and this is absolutely amazing. This
Wow.
is absolutely crazy. This is insane.
If I had a house, maybe not next to this because this sound, you know, but like somewhere like over here at like walking distance from this, next to the river, oh, I'd be in heaven. Like far away from people, that would be heaven.
This is absolutely insane. This waterfall is huge. It did start raining a little bit. I think this is really typical for Washington weather. I think it can get pretty gray and rainy, but honestly it just adds to the atmosphere. This nature here behind me, this is insane. This is honestly what I always imagined Canada to look like. I didn't know that the US had stuff like this, nature like this. I mean, it makes sense, we're so close to the Canadian border, but this is so amazing. Like, just look at it. This waterfall is so powerful, and like all these clouds rising from down there, and these like huge pine trees. I love the forests. We do have a lot of pine tree forests and needle forests in Europe too, but they're not nearly as high as these trees right here. I just found a rummage sale in a random town here in Washington. So it's right here in a church. Entering over there, so let's have a look. It's like a garage sale, I think. So I think people are selling stuff in there that they don't need anymore. And then I think you can just like buy something. So I don't really know because I've never been to a place like this, but I just randomly found it. Rummage sale today. Enter here.
How? Oh, excuse me. Hello. How did
So
I do
it's a-
that? I didn't even know you can do that. What was I gonna say? That I don't know how many luggages I'm gonna bring back if I come visit America, because I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, I'll buy so much stuff probably to want to bring back, because come on. Like if I go to a rummage sale, I will have to buy a souvenir, you know?
Hey, let's just check it out.
That looks kind of like Finland. Yeah, I like Finland. But Finnish houses as well. But I love that vibe. I just the dream.
Hello.
If you have any questions about pricing on anything, feel free to ask. We're more than willing to negotiate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here you can get like all kinds of costumes. They call this a costume. So I think the keffiyeh is part of the costume section here. So that's really cool. I think this is some sort of community center from the church. Wow, and you can buy like all kinds of like toys,
I love that.
books there. This is so cool. This is literally so cool. Preschool items, preschool supplies. This is so interesting. You can even get the Old Testament on VHS.
I have a Michael's bag.
Kids' clothes. Wow, so you can get one piece of clothing for $1, I think.
Wow,
That's
that's
actually
cheap.
really, really affordable. This is really nice that a place like this exists. $15 for this dress. And this is a really cool place. This is so interesting.
I love the enthusiasm she has exploring these places also. I don't know, it gives me a good feeling.
Everyone belongs. That's also like one thing that is just so interesting about Washington State, how open-minded everyone is and like how queer-friendly this is. This church literally had a rainbow flag outdoor. This is also something I just didn't expect
That's
to find here
surprising.
in the US, especially with current politics.
That's surprising
But yeah,
to me.
Jesus loves the children of the world. I like this place. Oh, you can get your Halloween decoration. So cute.
That would be what I'd buy from there for sure.
So this here is a yardstick. Because here in the States, people don't use the metric system.
Why don't you then say like I'm 2 yards tall, 3 yards tall? I don't get it.
Which I find super
Why is that then in feet? What difference is there with a yard and a feet? Feet, inches, yards, miles. Huh?
complicated. This is 1 yard. So
Yeah.
I guess that's like
Why am I not like 2 yards and a half? Why am I 5'1"? It makes no sense.
almost like 1 meter, I would guess. 1 yard. That's very useful because I literally had no idea how much a
What?
yard is before I saw this stick here. Cool.
That confused me.
There's a train coming, right?
Oh my goodness, look at that train, look at the windows. Oh, that is so cool.
Whoa, that looks so cool. Portland and Seattle.
That is so cool. I wonder if that's like a usable train. Like, do people travel in those?
I wonder if that one drives down all the way to Portland. These cars look so old, it looks so cool. I had a really nice time today and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'm gonna see you next week to my next USA adventures. Bye bye, until next week.
Thank you, girl. That was a nice video. I really enjoyed that. Like, very kind of simple things, but she made them very, very exciting. And oh, I just can't wait. I can't wait to make these videos of my own. Thank you guys for joining me for this one. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video.